We're back. It's Smoove, and today we're going to talk about women who are disgusted that men would rather spend money on coffee dates instead of extravagant dates, and why. Let's jump into the first video.
Yep, you can stay the hell away from me. Stay the hell away from me. That is how your energy should be when a man is trying to offer you less. Okay? It's an insult. It is literally an insult. No, stay the hell away from me. Goodbye. Stay over there. Stay over there with your low investment dates. No, thank you. No, thank you. Women take so long to get ready. Women take so long to pick out an outfit. There's so much preparation that goes into this kind of stuff, and it's too much for a woman to be going for a coffee. No. We take long to get ready. We take long to find out what we're going to wear. There's so much that goes into it. No. She's not going on a coffee date. Next. Thank you.
Whatever you say, lady. In all honesty, it sounds like a you problem. Is it our fault that you aren't beautiful enough, according to you, to be able to step outside as you do on a regular day basis? Don't you always go outside to get groceries? Don't you always go outside to go to work? Don't you always go outside to go shopping or whatever it is that you do in your personal time? You still have to get ready and go outside. If you feel like you have to get extra ready for us, then you're really going to be a fraud. We'd like to see how you would be during fun time, right? And however that is, hopefully it's not in rollers or, God forbid, a bonnet. But how about you actually introduce yourself, as you normally do on a regular day basis? Just like we have to get ready, we have to pick out an outfit, just like we do any other day, right? We have to get dressed, and we're going to be expected to pay and everything else. I'm not understanding why you think that this is our problem, that you don't feel you're beautiful enough on a regular basis where you have to make it an entire special occasion. Next video.
And if he's asking you out for coffee as a first date, go ahead and block him right now. Quickly. Men only ask women out for coffee for the first date if, one, they're cheap, and two, he's not actually sure he's interested in you. Don't you want a man that's sure he's interested in you? I've heard from the horse's mouth themselves. Men have told me they only take women on coffee dates if they're not sure they want to pursue the girl. So at the end of the date, if he changes his mind, if he gets the ick, he says, well, at least I only spent $20 on coffee.
That was a lie.
Men, stop telling women things like these. She said she heard it from the horse's mouth. All you horses need to shut up, because men, it doesn't matter if you're really into the girl or not. You don't really know yet. You haven't met her. So how are you going to understand already if that's what you want to do? You may want to spend a date. You may not have had the time to get to know this person. Now, I'm not saying that every single date that's the first date is supposed to automatically be a coffee date or ice cream or whatever. Those are cool, right? It's low stakes. You get to kind of know a person, and I don't see the problem with that, right? That's not even what I do all the time. If I got to know a person enough, maybe we had enough conversations on the phone. Technology is there. Minutes are free, right? That's fine. You can talk all day on the phone. FaceTime, WhatsApp. There's a million different ways to get to know somebody prior to them going on a date. So all I would say is that if you're going to spend money on a first date, make sure you do your vetting. You have to do your vetting. That's all I would say. Do what you want to do, but at no point are we going to concede to these demands that we must take you on a specific date. If not, forget it. We just won't date you, and that's fine too. Next video.
No man should ever feel like your time is worth $20. It's just about the effort. How long does it take you guys to drink coffee? Maybe like 5 to 8 minutes. After you drink the coffee, what are you going to be doing? Biting your fingers, playing footsie? If he's offering you coffee on the first date, you can only imagine the minimum of effort he's going to put later down the line. Coffee dates are a good follow-up.
Combo breaker.
Good follow-up, lady. You're backwards. No, it's not a good follow-up. If you've already had an extravagant date and you felt the need to go on a second date, why would you then lower the standard? Not to say you could never go for coffee, but I don't understand why you would just revert to that right after a great first date at a great place. I don't understand that part. You're so backwards. And people are trying to put a value on it, like $20. You don't know what that person's budget is like. You don't know how close they are. They might be responsible with their money. Maybe they just don't spend money the same way that you do Or maybe they don't think that they should invest that much on a first date because they don't know you. If they don't know you, why are they automatically supposed to do that? That doesn't make any sense. This demand is what's getting me. The fact that they're telling you what you have to do. If you feel that compelled that to go to a extravagant place on your first date, you pay.
Look, you guys can go on coffee dates if you want. I am not trying to knock like another woman's decisions, but
Why she knock it though?
knowing what I know about men, like I won't do them because they literally put us in categories right from the very beginning, right? And I cannot fall into the category, oh, she seems cute. Let's see where this goes. Low effort date. She can like prove that she's worth going to dinner with or like spending more time with. If you don't see my inherent value from the beginning, you don't pursue me.
Combo breaker.
Inherent value. You see what I'm saying? And listen to this. She's talking about categories. She doesn't want to fall into a category. So she understands that there are tiers or buckets, right? And she doesn't want for the bucket that she's placed in to be the norm. So this is that intra-sexual suppression dating strategy that I told you about women. What they'll do is they'll sabotage others or try to raise standards here. So everybody's on the same playing field. But it's not going to work for you, sis. I'm sorry. Ladies, do not fall for this. Keep it going.
And the way that you would be pursuing your dream girl. I
Ho, 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 ho.
That was a
Whoa.
lie.
Wait a minute. A dream girl. A dream girl. Where? Oh, where? Where? What about her says dream girl? Right? Not to knock her up because I don't really know her like that, but come on now. What about her tells you that she is a dream girl on the first date? I'll wait.
get the ick. The fact that there's another woman out there that you would pull out all the stops for or put in the effort.
There you go. There you go. See? The fact that there's another woman out there that you would pull out all the stops for. You see what she's doing? This is exactly it. Watch out, ladies. Intra-sexual suppression is what this is called. These are the same women who would be your hairstylists and tell you to cut your hair. Listen up, ladies. Do not fall for this.
For because I guarantee you there is. Guarantee you there's always somebody that they would do it for. And I'm not that person. That means you are not my person. Absolutely not.
All right. So after listening to all these other young ladies, I'm going to tackle this holistically. What I've observed as a consensus is that most of the ladies here presume that their value or perceived value from the men is directly tied into what a man would spend. No, that's not the case. Men have to be careful about how they invest. It's extremely likely that they could go on this date, according to the numbers, that they will not link, they will never see each other again, or it just won't go well, right? That's happened sometimes. It's a low stakes, low investment. We don't know if we like you. You don't know if you like us. And truth be told, what have you invested into it? What exactly have you invested into it? If you want these extravagant places so bad, then you pay. If that's the case, if you must go with these places, you can't be caught dead at an ice cream parlor. You can't be caught dead at a coffee shop. No. They're talking about, oh, you're going to do that for a few minutes, and they're not going to kick you out. You could pretty much sit there and talk as much as you need. They're very reasonable at coffee shops. You could sit at a Starbucks for hours if you want to. Pull your laptops out. Y'all could talk, whatever you want to do. It's not necessary. And the meaning of a first date really is to get to know that person. I think you can get to know a person anywhere. I don't think you need all these extravagant places. You don't need the ambiance. You don't need the vibe. No, you don't need all that. You don't need all that. And if you do want that, then you probably need to make sure that this man at least trusts you. A man has to trust that you're not just going to go ahead and be a plate pirate. And that's what a lot of these ladies are. This is a real thing. Women sometimes, and I know women who do it, so you can't lie to me. I know some women who will literally call 3 dudes within a day just so they can eat for free. They'll get a guy to take them to get coffee, and then they'll get all types of croissants and pastries and everything else that they can do just so they got that first meal off. Then they'll get another guy to go eat lunch, and then another guy for dinner. They will literally do that just so they could bum a plate somewhere. So men have to look out for these things. Men have to understand that sometimes women just want to light their social media up so people can keep up with them, like they the Joneses. That's what it is. So women are tied to the experience. They don't really care about the man so much. So a lot of times they go on these dates just to go out, and they don't really care about the dude. That's why they're insisting on these extravagant places. What I've learned about women is if she really rock with you, she'll go with you anywhere. If she doesn't, then she's going to require more. And I'm not telling the men that they should never spend any decent amount of money on a date, but you can't make a habit of it. If you find someone who you do like more because you got to know them more, because she actually answer your text in a timely manner, because she hits you first thing in the morning maybe, or the last thing before she go to bed, she's giving you all the choosing signals possible. She's giving you that number one energy where you know that she's investing into you and you are the man that she's thinking about, then it's a different ball game. A man will want to spend more time with you. He already knows that he is really attracted to you, that he really likes you. So the outcome will be completely different. So ladies, if you want for this man to invest in your first date and it be really nice, then you might want to try to connect and bond with that man first. Jump on a FaceTime call, spend a few hours before, because I'll be honest with you, I've done it. I've went out on a very long date, like damn near all day before on a first date. But I knew the person. We've had hours and hours of conversation first before we even had a chance to meet because of the schedule links. And I didn't see why it wouldn't work for someone else. However, that's not always going to be the case. Some of these people rush into it and you're not very sure about them. Maybe they're a little flaky and you hope that when they meet you, they would like you more. And that will make a lot more sense for you to have that type of a date in the first place. We absolutely appreciate you for coming through today. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to rock out here on the True the Fat with Smoove show. I appreciate and love you for it. And as always, stay hungry, my friends. Never thirsty.